We got into the lows here around. I mean, everything's on point as far as the reading. I just wasn't sure if we were going to go lower or not, and I kind of got faked out because we've got the devil card here midday. Kind of like I thought the devil card was going to be like faking us out, making us look like we're going lower and then turning around out of the low, but it looks like we ended up going lower. In any case, I took a really good profit, and I've been tempted like I don't know 20 times already since I took that profit to jump back in and try and scalp more on the short side, ate it up. But that's just really risky, and that's scarcity mentality. So yeah, I left some on the table, but it would be worse to leave some on the table and then jump back in at the wrong time because I'm chasing a decline and end up with a loss rather than a sick profit, which I did take. So you have to be mindful of temptations that you could succumb to. That's a big part of trading. And so for me, like I said, I exited a little too early. I left probably about $500 on the table thus far, which is like twice as much as I took, but still 500 is a good chunk. That 500 started with $600 that I liquidated from SPC. So all of the gains that I made from SPY started with $600 from SPC when I cut it in half. Any case, so what I'm looking for right now. I've got a vertical call spread, and what I'm looking for is a good opportunity to buy back the short end of that and double down on the call. But if we go too far south, it may not make sense for me to do that. I may just close out of the vertical altogether. They're 418 and 419, and we're looking like we're getting pretty far away. So if we don't have a notable turnaround tomorrow, or excuse me, at the end of the day. And then the other thing is I've got a doctor's appointment today at the end of the day, which interferes with my ability to take the trade here. So that's why I was hasty in the morning. I didn't want to miss my opportunity and then be like, oh man, I'm not around for the other opportunity. I can't tell you how many times something like that's happened to me with the doctor's appointment. It's freaking ridiculous. Yeah, I agree, Deduct. Tomorrow's going to be bearish as well, but there's going to be some sort of little turnaround here at the end of the day. I think probably our low is going to be around 2 o'clock or a little bit before 2. And then it's possible that we open higher before this decline. I think we probably open higher, and then there's a pretty notable decline, like a unicursal hexagram decline. I don't think we're going to go much lower. So what I was getting at, guys, is if you are thinking about chasing this decline, it may seem very tempting, and it might end up being a good idea, but I would not risk that. Like one of the most important aspects of trading, guys, is being able to like remain calm and not chase things. That's scarcity mentality. Scarcity mentality leads to losses. Abundance mentality leads to gains. It's really important that you guys understand that. Make decisions based on abundance mentality, not scarcity mentality. So abundance mentality right now, like I said, I got out too early, and I thought about chasing this decline like several times. That's scarcity mentality. Abundance mentality is reminding myself that it's better to get in at a proper entry point at the next opportunity, at the keywords next opportunity. Abundance mentality, there'll be more opportunities versus, oh man, I'm missing the opportunity. This is the only opportunity. Hopefully that makes sense to people, guys. It's super important, and like as important as it is to learn technical analysis and learn directional like indicators and be able to determine if it's going up or going down, guess what's more important? Being able to understand your own psychology and maintain abundance mentality versus scarcity mentality, because the market's going to go up, the market's going to go down, and in those situations the decisions that you make will matter, and those will be made based on abundance or scarcity mentality. Hey Cal, which year Energy Web Chain will reach 100? So just so if anybody missed it, I will not be on for an afternoon session, guys. This is the only session today. I've got a doctor's appointment. The other thing is, guys, is this is a flat card day, so chances are that we come back at the end of the day to somewhere near where we started based on the truce card. We've got this important technical price level highlighted at the end of the day. All right, so we had highs here 2021, 2022-ish, and you can see there was the high. There should be another move to the upside. We're establishing support here, and there should be a pretty big move to the upside towards the end of the year or in 2024. Do we reach $100 there? It looks like we might hit $100 sometime in early 2024 or sometime in 2024. But if not in 2024, then there's a very strong possibility 2027, 2028, because we have this breakout on the case, especially on a multi-year chart. Yeah, so we're kind of bottoming out here. If I had bought a short here, I would have been buying at the bottom. I knew that pretty well based on the low indications here. So that's part of what kept me out of the temptation of chasing this little bit of a drop left right here. Remember, I'm not going to be able to trade at the end of the day. I'm going to be in a doctor's appointment, so I had to get out midday. On the oh wow, we were oh no we weren't on the 5 minute chart. We've got a little bit more ways we could go to the south side. It's possible. Man, December is going to be ugly, guys, based on where we are already price level wise. Jesus. So you see how there was no low correlator, like cross-reading correlation, low correlator on the 24th. It took place on the 25th and again here on the 26th. And you can see how the sequence of events stayed on track, but the timing followed the 1 day by the hour readings more so than the 1 day by the 1 month by the days, if that makes sense. Is there a bounce in what? Are you talking about Nvidia or are you talking about SPY? Solana dunk to $20 in the next 30 days. I got a yes. Hey B. You're welcome, Nature as well. Yeah, I got a 417-ish end of day, yeah. Will Nvidia reach 390 today or tomorrow? I gotta know. Do I see Meta going back to 300 tomorrow? Yes or no? Okay. Do that one more time. I got a yes. Is there a bounce in November for SPY? That's what the readings are looking like. Deduct. I said what's always 1 or 2 days off. There's nothing that's always 1 or 2 days off. Like, there's never something that's always 2 days off. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hey Proof, how's Kava look tomorrow? Overall trend direction for Kava tomorrow. Ooh, I got the devil card, so be careful whatever that move is. It's gonna, it's intended to make you do something impulsive. Let's see if I can get another thing here. I'm not getting direction. I got oppression, which is an important range that's highlighted, but it's not giving me a direction, unfortunately. All right, my friends, I'm going to roll. Like I said, I won't be on later today just because of my doctor's appointment. I might be able to get on like in the afternoon after the market closes. But I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Just to recap real quick. So I think probably what happens here, there's more than one trade opportunity in here, but I think we'll probably end up near the price levels of the start of the day here at the end of the day. It's going to get kind of mixed. Remember, this is the satiety card here, or excuse me, the pleasure card here, which is back and forth erratic behavior through the same price levels. It's going to be like erratic behavior, and then if you mix that with the truce card, it's kind of like flat energy. So I think we'll probably end up somewhere around the same price level as where we started the day at the end of the day. And then there's Unicursal tomorrow. So basically I want to be positioning myself for the downside. Like I want to get out of a short position at the end of the day, it looks like tomorrow. Probably put on a bit of a short position in the midst of some like wacky behavior here in the first hour and a half. Hard to say, guys. It's a little mixed. But it looks like a pretty big decline day here on the 27th. And it is also possible that we just go lower, like we have a low at the end of the day. It's hard to say. I think we have a low here in the 1 to 2 o'clock hour. And then we may have a low at the end of this day because we rally into this key resistance here, and then we decline from there, and then there's this big move out of the decline to a high. Deduct, I'm still wondering what you mean. The monthly reading. Yeah, sometimes, not always. Sometimes, but most of the time it's on the day. Sometimes it'll veer off by like a day or two, but that's not something that happens often. Like it's not the regular. It happens occasionally. Amazon earnings, I think I covered that on a prior day. They come out today. Fortune card. Nothing for earnings. Fortune card's interesting. There's going to be some sort of really prominent reversal. It looks like it's bearish overall, though, pretty significantly. You're welcome, Deduct. Appreciate you, my man. All right, with that said, guys, I'm going to roll. Make sure to follow that rule of karma. People should be like taking profits today, tomorrow. I would say, if you got a really good chunk, guys, you should probably just take it. With that said, make sure to follow the rule of karma. 5% forward, 5% backwards. You do that here. Resources tab of our website, and then 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, universe considers you an angel investor that